Morning guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Got my morning coffee here. Let's get into my top 5 dividend paying stocks. Stick around. It's Anthony from the Wall Street Bull here. I hope you're all doing well. It is Wednesday, the 23rd of December, guys. We are 2 days out from Christmas. How good is that? I hope you all have been investing throughout this crazy year because you would have seen some incredible gains. Just like I have. I haven't stopped investing all year, and it's been been the best year that I have been investing, guys. And as mentioned, I'm a dividend investor, and a cool website that I want to show you guys now is called Track Your Dividends, and I'll put a screen up now. These guys have sponsored me, so thank you very much, Track Your Dividends. There is a link below, guys, so use that if you are wanting to check that out and subscribe to them. They are a great website, which is I've just started using recently. And it is a very cool option, and they've got some cool features here, and I'll list them now, guys. So obviously you can upload as many portfolios as you want through whatever brokerage you have. You can check your diversification charts here. You can check your upcoming dividends. Cool feature is your future value of your portfolio or portfolios, which is incredible. You can subscribe to portfolio alerts. So like, for example, if a dividend is going to be paid, you will get notified via email or notification of your choice. That is incredible. It gives you a stock analysis as well, so you can get a breakdown of the value and whether or not it's a good company to invest in. It gives you options for stock popularity, which is incredible as well. There is a help center there, so if you guys need some advice, there is somebody there that can help you with this. And my favorite thing of all, guys, is the dividend safety score. This is something that will really assist you guys in terms of making an assessment whether or not to invest your money into a company and whether or not that dividend is going to be safe. That is a huge thing, especially in this day and age, guys, and I really think that's a really cool feature. So guys, check out trackyourdividends.com. The link is down below in the description, guys, and that is a really good tool that I am using now to obviously do this video, guys, and I'll put up a screen recording of this website now with my portfolio on it, and you guys can see my holdings and that dividend safety score. So let's get into the video, guys, of my top 5 dividend paying stocks. So let's get into it. Okay. So the first one is XOM Mobil, guys. This is one of my biggest dividend payers, and yes, it is a risky stock, and that is ticker symbol XOM. Sorry. Yes, it is a fossil fuel company. However, as I mentioned in my previous videos, guys, I really believe that the EV market, the electronic market, and the solar and whatever you're going to say, whatever it is, basically is going to take a long period of time to come into play here. There's a lot of industries that are relying on fossil fuels these days. You know, you've got transport, you've got freight, you've got industries that rely on these lubrications and oils and so forth that are going to be around for a very long time. And I don't think, you know, in my lifetime that this will change, but it probably will be in my kids or their kids that this new EV market for renewable energy is going to be coming into play, guys. So I think for the next 50 or so years, there will be fossil fuels around, and hopefully, obviously, they do things to reduce carbon emissions. But you know, as a dividend investor, XOM Mobil, guys, is a really incredible payer in my portfolio. So at this moment, I'm sitting on 42.27 shares of XOM Mobil, ticker symbol XOM. Look, what can I say, guys? Their dividend yield at the moment is sitting at 8.44%. That is incredibly high. They are a quarterly dividend payer as well, guys. So, I mean, it really assists with that dividend growth, which is what I'm aiming to get from these dividend companies. So, as it stands, they are my highest dividend payer. I'm sitting on $194.60 AUD every single year. Now, these guys pay quarterly. Now, if we break that up, guys, into 4 payments, obviously being quarterly, it's 4 times a year, so $194.60. Divide that by 4, I'm getting $48 every single quarter, which is incredible for that dividend growth. And as mentioned in my previous video, I did receive a very large dividend from these guys not long ago, as they pay in December. But the only problem is, obviously, we get taxed 15% on these dividends, which is not as much as what a US resident would get. I believe it's 30 or 33% tax. We only get charged 15% because we're not US residents. But anyway, So XOM Mobil is the first top dividend payer. This is the ultimate dividend payer for me at the moment, with a dividend yield of 8.44%. It is very high. So I hope they can continue that dividend every quarter, but we'll see how things go with XOM Mobil. Let's move on to the next one, guys. So the next one is SPHD, ticker symbol SPHD. Guys, this is the Invesco S&P 500 top 50 companies that pay dividends. So Invesco has been a huge part of my portfolio. These guys are a monthly dividend ETF, guys, which is really incredible to help build my dividend portfolio, guys. So I'm currently sitting on 47.57 shares of SPHD. The dividend yield for this is 4.97%, guys. And my annual income from SPHD is sitting at $115.78. Now that is paid out every single month. So that is 12 months. So if I was to do this every single month, that is $115 divided by 12 months. There you go. I'm at $9.65 every single month. So that, again, being a monthly payer is really helping build my dividend portfolio. And being the top 50 companies, you've got great diversification there within the portfolio, which is really essential in these times. You really want to diversify your money, so you're not just sticking to one industry. You're diversifying across, energy sectors, consumer staples, consumer discretionary, and so forth, and obviously real estate as well, which if you go onto SPHD's website, guys, you'll be able to see that diversified portfolio, and it's really cool to do your research and make sure you're happy with investing in these companies. Let's move on to the next dividend, the third dividend paying stock in my portfolio. Okay, so now we're up to PSEC, ticker symbol PSEC. This is Prospect Capital, guys. So these are like a private investment firm, guys. These are I've been investing in Prospect Capital since I started investing into the stock market, guys. I'm sitting on 104.53 shares of PSEC. Look, it's been essentially a really cheap stock to hold, around that $5 to $6 mark. But the dividend really sets that off because they are a monthly payer as well. So that is really good in terms, again, to build that dividend portfolio, guys. It's a very risky stock. The dividend yield is sitting at 13.32%, which is extremely high. Really risky, guys. So, I mean, it's just one of these things where I collect the dividends. I'm not too fussed in terms of, whether or not they cut the dividend, but as I mentioned, they've been paying that essentially stable. I think it's around the 6 cents per share for the last 12 months. That really hasn't changed or grown. So it's been pretty flat. However, that dividend is coming in every single month, and I've been reinvesting that into whatever holding I so choose. So PSEC is paying me $99.57. Now, if we divide that up by 12 months, that's $99.57. Divide that by 12, it's giving me $8.30 a month. So I am reinvesting that $8 into either an ETF or whatever it may be. And I think around that 150 shares would be where I'd cap out at PSEC, guys, just because I think that's enough. And, if the stock price moves up, that's great, but I think I'll cap it out about 150 shares on that. So I'll keep going in this, but I'll cap it out at that. Let's move on to my next top dividend payer. So the next one, guys, is ticker symbol O. This is O Realty, guys. This is a REIT, which is a real estate investment trust. So if you're not able to buy real estate, guys, you can invest into a REIT. This is a great option. O Realty is a great option. Obviously, if you're chasing those monthly dividend payments. Again, I've been investing in O since I started. I'm currently sitting on 16.8 shares of O Realty. This is a great company, guys. If you wish to invest in real estate but can't afford to buy actual real estate, a REIT is a good option for you guys to have, just to be in the market with real estate, but you're doing it through the stock market. You're not necessarily having to worry about changing leaking taps or broken doors or broken dishwashers and so forth. You just have to invest into this, and they manage all of that. O Realty has got some incredible holdings, guys, with regards to commercial tenancies. Obviously, the way the world's going at the moment, I believe things are going to start to open up, and O Realty is going to be a good one to hold. They've got some real solid commercial tenancies, guys, so I think it's a pretty stable dividend paying stock. And as per Track Your Dividends, which I'm looking on now, guys, it's a dividend safety score of 82, which I think is fantastic. It's really high. It's above 50, so it's a pretty safe and secure dividend paying stock. So those 16.8 shares are bringing me $62.45 AUD every single month, which is great, again, for building that dividend portfolio, guys. So let's have a look. $62.45, divide that by 12. That is bringing me about $5.20 every single month. Again, I'm reinvesting these dividends into Realty or any other company that I so choose. Now, just think one thing I want to mention, guys, with stake, the annoying thing is you can only invest $10 at a time as a minimum, which is annoying. You can't exactly buy $1 or $2 or $5. You have to spend a $10 minimum. I hope they change that, but you know, you can't really do anything about that, guys. But so, I mean, that $5 dividend, compounding with the rest of the dividends that are paid out through the year, that will obviously build up, and I'll be able to use that money to put back into Realty if there's enough. Anyway, let's move on to my last, and this is the fifth top dividend paying stock, guys. Let's get into it. So this is VYM, ticker symbol VYM. This is a Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, a high dividend yield ETF. So when you're buying VYM, you're buying a hell of a lot of companies, guys. You're diversifying your money across a whole range of companies and industries, which I think is essential in this current climate, guys. So essentially it's like SPHD, although it is a quarterly payer, and it is a much, much, much bigger fund than SPHD, and you're investing into the S&P 500. These are the top dividend paying stocks in the S&P 500, rather than Invesco, which only tracks the top 50. This tracks the entire S&P 500. This is Vanguard's biggest dividend payer, which is great. Now, if you're chasing that high dividend yield, this is a great one as well. So I'm sitting at 10.19 shares of VYM. And the current dividend yield is sitting at 3.21%. It has gone down, obviously, because the market is slowly opening up and recovering from this crazy year. It was sitting around that 4% when I was buying throughout the year, but now it's come down to about that 3.21%, which is great. And this is bringing in an annual dividend, guys, of $38.76, which is great. Now, this is a quarterly payer, so this pays every 4 months. This pays, so four times a year. So the VYM, $38.76, divide that by 4. This is bringing me $9.68. Now, although it is a quarterly payer, their dividend yield is very high, which is great. So I think the last time I checked, it was around the 80 cents mark per share. And I put basically $1,000 into this, into VYM, and that got me the 10 shares, which is great. The stock price is sitting around that $80 mark. It's probably a lot higher now. I'm not sure. I haven't checked, but it's around the $80 when I bought into it. And it is a great dividend payer, guys. VYM is a great diversification stock to hold in your portfolio. So let's recap. Okay, so the top 5 dividend stocks in my portfolio are ticker symbol XOM, SPHD, PSEC, Realty, and VYM. Those are my top 5 dividend paying stocks, guys. And I would love to share now a screen recording of trackyourdividends.com, so you guys can check out this incredible website. It is awesome because I love the dividend safety score, guys. So make sure you check that out. Have a look. There's a link below, and I'll put up a screen recording of that now, and obviously the app as well on your iPhone, which you can carry anywhere you go. It's a great tool as well. So stick around. And also, before I forget, my portfolio is currently sitting at $19,872 AUD. That is incredible, guys. I've seen a gain across my total portfolio of 3,218 Australian dollars, which is incredible. My average dividend yield is sitting at 3.76%, and the yield on cost is 4.49%. And my annual income in Australian dollars is roughly about $748, which is great. All right, guys, so stick around for the Track Your Dividends, screen recording, so you guys can see that and check out the website. So stick around. Cheers. All right, guys, as mentioned, this is the new dividend tracking website that I'm using called Track Your Dividends. There is a link below, guys, if you wish to sign up and put your portfolio here on this website, guys. great website, and use the link below because they'll know that I sent you, and that's incredible. So you can see that it provides really good information here, guys, more than the app actually that I'm using. And one thing is obviously that dividend safety score, which you guys can see here. My portfolio is sitting at $19,872 AUD, total return of $3,218 Australian, which is incredible. My dividend yield is sitting at an average of 3.76%, and the yield on cost is 4.49%, which is great. And the annual income is sitting at around that $748, which is fantastic. And you can see here all the stocks down here, guys, on my dividend list. These are my top dividend payers, guys. Even the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are my top 10, but I'm doing this video on the top 5, which is Exxon Mobil at $194 a year with a dividend safety of 54. SPHD 47 shares at $115. PSEC 104 shares of $99, and Realty is 16 shares at $62, and VYM, which is the index fund here, at 10 shares, bringing in $38 a year. And the dividend safety score is here, guys. So quickly I'll move to the diversification tab. So this is a really cool feature, guys. It tells you exactly where you're diversified in your portfolio. Mine is consumer discretionary here at 29%. The other big one is the ETFs at 22%, industrials at 9.8%, energy at 13%, and real estate at 9.68%, which is great, guys, and financials at 8%. So that's a good feature, guys, to check on your diversification summary. The next one is alerts, guys. So you can get alerts basically on your stock here when a dividend gets paid out. That's great, or it declares a dividend, so you can add these features in. The next one is a stock analysis tool. So for example, let's pick up Apple here. If you want to check out Apple products here, it'll do a stock analysis. I'll wait for that to load because it is quite slow. And the stock popularity, guys, which is T, is the top at the moment at $28 a share, and a dividend yield of 7.32% and a 52% dividend safety score, which is a great feature to have as well, guys. And you can see down here, these are the most popular dividend paying stocks. You've got Realty, you've got Apple, you've got Coca-Cola, Microsoft, Johnson & Johnson, AbbVie, Exxon Mobil, my favorite SPHD, and obviously 3M here, guys. So these are the top 10 dividend paying stocks. This is a great website, guys, and also my favorite thing is the dividend safety score, as you can see here. Let's have a look here. Great. So Apple, ticker symbol AAPL, $131 is the current price, dividend yield of 0.62%, an annual payment of 0.82 USD, which is great, and the payout ratio is 24.72%. And you can see here the stock popularity. This is a price earnings analysis, EP earnings per share trend, price book analysis. It gives you a dividend history, and you can see the growth, which is fantastic. The dividend safety score, it gives you a payout ratio, very good. Earnings per share trends, dividend yield, very good. Consecutive dividend growth warning, okay, fair enough. Dividend growth rate is very good at 73% dividend score. And the stock popularity here, overall rank is number 3, and the information technology rank is number 1. So this is a great website, guys. Just an overall analysis. It is incredibly useful, and it is significantly cheaper than Simply Safe Dividends as well, guys. So check it out, track your dividends. I am using this now, and I've got the premium feature. There is a link below if you guys want to sign up and use this as well. So thanks for sticking around, guys. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, and any questions, just leave them down below in the comments and we'll go from there. Thanks so much, guys. Take care and stay safe. Cheers. Bye.